Taurus, this is Lily Rose Tarot. I'm here to do your reading. If it doesn't resonate, check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is also for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Full Moon in Scorpio. So something may have happened in Full Moon in Scorpio, but it's time to release negativity. So we are in the retrograde. Obviously, it's time to get rid of fears, negativity, let go of people that no longer serve you. You know, the whole jam of that. So anyway, if it doesn't resonate, check your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. I will be picking people to do free readings for, so do like, share, and subscribe, because as soon as I hit a certain amount of subscribers, I will be picking people to do free readings for. Also, do like, because I will be doing free readings for one sign out of the zodiac every time I do a round, whatever sign has the most likes. So let's help me build. I'm starting to learn the technical part of it, but I'm not really a technical person. But I am learning. A new start is coming. So there's some sort of new start. We got the new moon, so that may be happening with the new moon. And then you've got meditate and contemplate. Okay. And we got two fishies there. That's the Pisces card. So you could have Pisces in your chart. You could be dealing with Pisces, right? Let's see, one more. But it's all about meditating, contemplating. It looks like there's something that you or your now this could be you or this could be your person, okay? Take it how it resonates. Every story is gonna be different. It's general. This could be your person's energy or your energy, but there is a need to start something that you're contemplating about. You need to meditate on it. If you're a meditator, if you're not, I'd highly learn. Meditating is a blessing. A personal issue reaches resolution. Perfect. So you're healing something, you're letting something go, you're releasing. Okay, so there's going to be a resolution. And then you have conscious are within reach. Conclusions. There's like closing, like coming to conclusion, coming to a resolution. We've contemplated maybe long enough. We know Tauruses like to contemplate. Okay. Let's see what else is going on. Now, I use my intuition a lot, so if I just started actually using it finally. I don't really care. I used to care with me at thought. I don't care anymore. Oh, look at that. You got the woman holding the coin. So this may be someone that you're dealing with, or this is your energy working out your mind on your money and your money on your mind. Okay. Like I said, I listen to my intuition. So if the cards don't match what I'm saying, leave it for the person or the people that's for, okay? Because this will connect. You will like fully connect with all of it. Some of it, you know, 7th chakra, passionate connection, crown chakra, opening to spirit world, intuition, quiet mind, listen. So the more you meditate, the more higher vibrational you will become. You will probably actually even be able to, it looks like you might be intuitive or have some sort of psychic ability, which I believe we all do, but everyone's got something different. So you might be tapping into that or like learning how to deal with your abilities, because the crown chakra is like, some people call it Christ consciousness or whatever. You know, to me it's Christ conscious, but also it is the crown chakra, right? Because I believe in chakras now. You've got yin to the yang. So there is some sort of anxiety about contemplating, about making a decision. There's anxiety about it. And then you've got change in cycles, wrapping things up, and don't act, be calm. So this is either your energy or your person's. There's envy at the bottom of the deck. You already have an abundant life already. Focus on what you have, not what you do not. Let go of jealous and seeing the blessings. So you could be jealous of a situation. I'm not quite sure what this is about. We'll pull on it. But you seem to be having anxiety about it. You do have the yin to the yang coming together. It's like something's completing and you're getting anxiety about it. You might be letting go of, like I said, toxic people or toxic things. Or like, listen, sometimes I know Tauruses are like little worker bees and stuff. And I do know that, you know, I'm kind of like this too a little bit because I have a lot of earth in my chart, but I want to make a lot of money. I want to be comfortable, but we always have to have balance, you know, and it all depends on what you want in your life too. Because if you don't want something, you're not going to get it, right? But in the yin to the yang is that balance, right? They're different. You know, but this is your other half. You need this. This is what makes you whole, right? This could be your person. You could have anxiety about this person. There could be jealousy about this person, or you have jealousy about like this person. But the conclusions are within reach. Like maybe it's time to just like sit with yourself and really, you know, not make any decisions, right? Just think, meditate, and go for it. You have a new start coming. You need to like maybe you need to stop working so much or something, right? We'll see what's going on with the tarot, but there does seem to be a little bit of imbalance. Ooh, I love these cards, so we're gonna pull these. This will give us more advice here. Taurus, how can I help them? How can I guide them? Figure out what they need to know. You got a lot of oh wow, full moon, full moon. Oh my god, you've noticed that. Okay, now you may not think this is pretty crazy, but I think this is crazy. New moon, full moon, full moon. There's like a duality here. Yin to the yang. I find that super special. You got Cancer. You may have Cancer in your chart. Something may be coming to a close by the end of the retrograde or coming together. But you need to listen to your intuition because you're obviously having anxiety about it. Yeah, protection. Like I said, there is like maybe there is some jealousy. Like you may want to protect or something. Once you open the door, you need to protect yourself, ground yourself, place your trust in a higher power. So this goes along with this, right? I know that when I started working on my psychic abilities, negative energy will come in. You have to learn how to protect yourself. Like I say a prayer every time I go into a meditation. Seriously, because when you start going into 5D and you start elevating, you start going to all these weird places that people don't think you can go. Look at you got spirit guides. So you're being divinely led. You're feeling the pull. You're seeing signs of synchronicities. You know what's happening right now, and you might be becoming more powerful here, right? But protect yourself, and this is also about protecting yourself about any negativity, any negative people, envious people. People are always gonna be jealous of people that want to do shit and like are go getters. Well, get off your ass and go do it, right? But there is a must for, there is, oh my God, your guys' cards are going everywhere. There is a need for balance. Holy shit. I am dealing with, I swear, ever since I started, like, my chakra thing opened and all my life just turned upside down, I'm, like, connecting with people that like, learning how to, like, hone into their psychic abilities, which we all have. Okay, trust in your psychic abilities. This is your path. Your intuition is correct. Look at, you've even got the third eye. You've got the root. You've got the third eye. You're being divinely protected. Taurus, this is freaking beautiful. What's the top say? Yeah, you're feeling a shift in your engine and your sensitivity may be increasing. Holy shit. You may be becoming more powerful right now. Like with your intuition, start listening to the brain. I know this, right? The brain and your intuition will like fight each other. So you have to be very careful. Like, because I just feel like that's like negative energy, devil, whatever you may call it. There's a real need to make sure you're protecting yourself and realizing like what is your intuition and what is the mind. Okay. Okay, clarification, please, for Taurus. Wow, Taurus. Some of you are like, oh, some of you should probably try to connect with your spirit guide in the meditative state. That's a really cool meditation. Finding out who your spirit guides are, connecting with them. You know, obviously we go to I go to my higher power for like everything, but I do like to connect now that I'm like weirder, quote quote. I do like to connect with like my higher self a lot. I talk to my higher self a lot. Maybe I'm a weirdo. I don't know. Life purpose. So some of you are trying to figure out what your life purpose is. A spirit. So, okay. So maybe you're contemplating like if this is something that you want to dive into. maybe this scares you. And this is what you have anxiety about. Oh my God, your guys' cards are all over the place. I definitely say, as we get empowerment, I definitely say, and then you got blessings. Who gives a shit? Okay, I've hid myself for so long, right? And it looks like you're a healer or you're a helper or you're going to talk to spirit or I don't know, spirit animals, spirit people. This is your life purpose. You're here to heal. Maybe this is what's giving you anxiety. Like you don't know, like you're scared to trust your psychic abilities here, but you're protected. And then look, you have empowerment, life purpose. Trust your intuition. Consider options. Seek adventure. Live life to the fullest. Yeah, it is time for you to live. And so maybe this is a way to bring in extra money, right? We do this not for the money to help, right? But it's a tool. We all need it, right? I always say to myself, like, no matter how big I get, I'm gonna make sure that I'm not gouging. I'm like, I do have a hairdresser. I usually give shit away for free. Like, I have a hard time of having people pay, but it is a tool, and we all need to make money. And this is something that, maybe Reiki work or like, people like I'm thinking like I don't know, I'm getting like a group, like coming together, like having a thing where you can bring a bunch of people together and you can do healing sessions. Maybe you're really easy to talk to. Maybe you're a good listener. You could be like really empathetic and understanding, and you might be an empath. Get your opinion across. Someone's trying to control you. Seize the moment. Yeah, someone here is jealous of you and they don't want you to do something. You need to stand in your power. You need to stand in what you believe in. You need to stand in and do what you want to do. This is your life. This is nobody else's life. We only get one life, right? But it is this life. Do you want to give control to somebody else? Hell to the no. You need to stand up for yourself, Taurus, and make sure you're not letting people control you. Okay. I'm going to get some clarification. And what's really cool, I love how they all like, I don't know. I love tarot cards because it's like, oh, they're a joke, blah, blah. How does 78 cards from 5 different decks, they all just make perfect, beautiful sense? You know what I mean? They all are working together. And maybe you're going to be working with people or coming together with people, like-minded people. The Lion. What did that just say? Speak your truth. Roar, roar, whatever. I will be playing tarot after this, but I do wanted to pull these 3 decks. Some people like work on, some don't. I am gonna put like I'm starting to learn how to do the little things where you can click the button and then go to that specific time. Like I said, I'm not very technical, but I'm trying to learn for you guys so I can do different things. Anyway, this is the Lion, and in this deck, it's all about harness the loyal, and you guys are very loyal people. The daddy of the deck or the daddy of the signs. Harness the loyal and perspective aura of the Lion and charge ahead magnificently. Yeah, it's time for you to take control. Like you are who you are, and you seems to be a very powerful person, right? But it does also seem like you've been letting people live your life for you because you could have a people pleaser wound. I'm already done with that. I was gonna say, oh my god, if the people pleaser room comes out, I'm gonna cry. But no, you could have some wounds, and maybe that's what you're closing out. Maybe you're like, fuck you guys, excuse my language, but I'm gonna do what I want to do, and you're not gonna care what people think anymore. Oh damn. Be generous. Success and emotional fulfillment are yours. Yeah, I'm a hairdresser, and I'm not lying. Sometimes I make good money, sometimes I don't, right? And I did it for my kid because I wanted to raise my kid. When I go to work, I don't even feel like I'm going to work. I feel like I'm going to hang out with my family. I'm making them look gorgeous, and I'm sending their ass out the door, and I'll see them in a month. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you have to love what you do, and I do feel like you may get a lot of empowerment through this of helping people because it does look like you might be a healer. And it looks like you might have love in the air. Okay. Let's see. Am I upside down here? Marriage. You are attracting emotional fulfillment and unconditional love. When you hit a high vibration or whatever, oh, there's those little, those musics where it's just like the little ding 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 ding. Listen to those. Those are really good for you. I can't think of what they're called. Maybe I'll think about them later. But there's no music. It's just tones. Anyway, when you hit this level of enlightenment, right, you attract unconditional love. I remember my sister saying, like, oh, their chivalry's dead. Hell no. I ain't ever going to stop believing in good people. I ain't ever going to stop believing that people can change. What the heck would I be here for? This is my job. This is what I love to do. Help people. Damn. And then you've got abundance at the bottom of the deck. This could bring you a lot of success. And you don't have to be in front of the scene, right? You can do something behind the scene, right? Everybody has a choice, yeah. And you also got love here. There are two paths ahead. Be true to yourself. So again, and we got that empowerment in the empowerment area, right? And then you've got the marriage, you have either met your person, your yin to your yin, that you're going to marry if you want to get married. You don't have to get married if you don't want to. And people are going to be jealous of it. Somebody may already be jealous of it, but you need to follow your heart. Oh, this person might have beautiful lips, or you have beautiful lips. This is a very sexy card. I don't even think I've ever seen this card pop out yet. And then you got the flower. It's so beautiful. It's going to be powerful. You guys are going to empower each other. There's unconditional love here. Oh my God, I makes me want to cry. Healing sucks, and you had to have gone through some sort of healing to be here, right? Because you can't be in line without healing. It just doesn't work like that. Because we don't get those blessings until we do the work, right? So you are the lion. You've fought to be where you are. You have now opened a door, or you can open a door, and you're gonna get out of your freaking head and not live in anxiety. Contemplate your decisions, sit in peace, do what you need to do, make your decision for yourself on what's gonna make you happy, because that's gonna lead you to this. If you live for other people, you will not get this. This is tarot cards, they can change. If you do not live to be your authentic, true self, you will not receive this. It just won't happen. You will receive some karmic asshole. Okay, so I say that passionately because it looks very powerful, but it looks like also there's still some negative energies around you with this envy. I don't really think this is your energy, and I don't think it's theirs. Okay, I do think people are going to be jealous of this connection, and I do believe this one can and then you got the tree of life on marriage. You guys are, and you got the yin to the yang. And then you're going to reach this resolution. So I'm not sure what's going on, but you're going to reach a resolution. There is love here. Cancer is a very loving, caring energy. It's a little bit obsessive, but a good obsessive, right? It's like I'm gonna go get that. This is mine, right? Cancers don't play when it comes to romance. You don't play with them. So that might be your sun, moon, rising, or Venus. Who knows? Okay, I'm gonna put these up because I actually don't want to move. I don't want to do this, but wow, what a beautiful reading. Oh my God. What the heck was that? Something just fell on my foot. That was weird. Yeah, and as you get more intuitive and stuff, you have to be careful because it is a trip. So it's important for you to oh damn. Ace of Cups. Okay, new love. Okay. The Emperor, we got the daddy of the deck right here. So like I said, the daddy of the deck, you're dealing with daddy of the deck. Either you are daddy of the deck, or you person is daddy of the deck. This is the Emperor. This is someone has went through a lot of growth to get here. It's not easy to become the Emperor. Okay, so either your energy or their energy, okay? And then you have the Four of Cups. So this is weird. Usually the Four of Cups is like something missing, right? Or no, this person misses the opportunity. Do not see the blessing, right? But then here's the cup. And it was reversed when it came out. I don't really read reversals, but I do keep note of them. There could have been a missed opportunity here with either you or them, okay? It's also Aries. And this could, if this is your person, right? And masculine and feminine, it doesn't matter. We can all care. I mean, if you're trying to be the high priestess and the Hierophant, you got to be the emperor and the empress. And that's freaking challenging too. You know, it only gets harder. It's easier. Okay. But there is this not missing the cup. Look at, she's wearing a mask. And he is offering her something. So you might be wearing a mask, or they may be wearing a mask. One of you guys are wearing a mask. But someone's about to take off their mask and come to you. And she is like, holy shit. One more step to pleasure. Boredom. Oh, this is also about being bored. Yeah. Needing to make decisions. Being bored. You're bored here. Or this is them. There's a need to close the cycle out and get it going here. Right? Because there is a missed opportunity. You don't want to miss it again, and they don't want to miss it again. Right? This is the yin to the yin. These are blessings. But like I said, they don't, you can pass them up. There's free will every day. You could lose something. You've got the King of Wands. So some of you could be dealing with fire, Aries, Libra, Sagittarius. This could be just another person. And then you've got the Four freaking Wands, which is marriage, stability, growth, a twin flame vibe. If you're into that, if you understand that. If not, leave it for somebody else. There could be a few people here, or this is one person's energy. Oh, damn. Three of Swords. Yeah, heartbroken. There could have been a three-way situation. There could have been somebody else that came in between the connection. Now, if you do not want to deal with someone from the past, this is somebody new, right? That your energies are already intertwined. They went through this, okay? They could have came out of a situation where heartbreak, or they're heartbroken over you. Okay? Either way. New energy, whatever. Doesn't matter. Every story is going to be different. Some of you guys is brand new people. Some of you is not. Tell me about this Emperor. Three of Cups. Or no, Eight of Cups. Okay. So, waiting, timing. Oh yeah. What did I just say? Will this love be lost, or will it return? Right? Either you need to come and communicate with somebody, or they need to do that with you. Every story is going to be different, okay? And I'm not going to tell you what to do because I don't know who you are. I don't know if you're a cross watcher, or if you are a Taurus, or you know what I mean? Like, I don't know your story, but I will say this. You need to look really deep and silence your intuition, and that's going to tell you, okay? I have to look at this card. Yeah, 4 coins. Sorry, that was time to hold it. Crushing someone's willpower. Oh my God. Someone trying to crush your willpower. And then you got the Knight of Pentacles, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. This person's coming in. This person's taking a long time to come in. So this is either someone coming towards you, or you're going towards somebody, right? And either you've taken a long ass time, or they have. But when this person comes, they come in right. They're coming in to lay that groundwork. Right? They're not coming into like the Page of Wands trying to like jiggy bounce, right? Although this man does do this masculine does jiggy. So you got the King of Wands. He has a very attractive masculine energy. Okay? He knows what he wants, and when he wants it, he goes out and gets it. That's how he is. But so is the Emperor. You got a lot of passion here with the Four of Wands, a lot of sexual chemistry, and a lot of emotional, like, feelings, because you got this Four of Cups. There's been a missed opportunity, right? There is heartbreak here. This has broken your heart, or it's broken their heart, or if you're marrying each other, it's broken both of your hearts. You guys have had to walk away from something or someone. You could have had to healed and walked away from some sort of heartbreak that you were dealing with, or someone or something, right? And then you've got the Moon. This is Pisces, but it's about secrets. It's about intuition. It's about the divine feminine, right? This one keeps popping out. Who is she? Queen of Coin. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, right? Don't get fixated on signs, you guys, because it does nothing to do with that shit no more. Anyone can, if you're an emperor and empress, you're coming up as any sign, right? This could be you, and you're just coming in super passionate and loving and caring, and there is passion here. This is the secret kiss. This is the can't help. And I can't help it anymore. A spell on you. You may feel like someone put a spell on you, or you put a spell on them, because there is a pull. You've got the yin to the yang. There's a pull. You know it. You know it. In the Four of Wands, this is stability, growth. This is, oh God, the Tower. Oh shit. There may be like a sudden moving. Some of you may be moving. Okay, this is like, I'll say this, like everyone's going to be in a different timeline, right? So if this isn't for you, it's not for you. Some of you are moving in together. Like you're coming together and you're moving in together with the Four of Wands. There is a breaking of, okay, so what was broken? So, okay, this is something else as well. This, you were two broken people. You were, if you, this was a missed opportunity, you were both broken. It couldn't have worked. It had to break down. How it broke down, every situation is going to be different, right? And you know, I don't see any like horrible energy. I just see a missed opportunity, and maybe due to heartbreak, right? But the Tower is all about rebuilding. Some of you may be literally moving homes, or rebuilding your home, or buying a home, fixing up your home. You may be like working on your home, or that's your person's energy, okay? And then you got the Magician at the bottom of the deck, which is manifesting your dreams. What's going on with this Ace of Wands and this Three of Swords? What am I at? What time am I at? Oh my God, am I not recording? Holy shit. I was like, am I not recording? Okay. Oh my God, I've never done a reading like this with these cards, and I love it actually. Five of Cups, regret. Okay? Crying over spilled milk. You can't do shit about that. That was a missed opportunity. You have to move forward. You have to have the strength, the lion, the willpower, the gumption to just be like, fuck it. You know? What's going on with this Emperor and this Eight of Cups? Emperor and Eight of Cups. Some of you, this person may have walked away from somebody. Okay? Or you did. Because you got the Emperor. Okay, some of you had to walk away from a father figure or like a friend because they may have been the envious one. Because you got three people here and two people are wearing a mask. Be careful who you're trusting, right? Always. And it did say that someone's trying to control you, and I don't know how deep that energy is because, you know, you're pretty dominant people. Like, you don't really put up with shit. But at the same time, people are manipulative. That's just the way it is. You know what I mean? And before you know it, you're manipulated. You don't even know how the hell you got there. Okay, Three of Cups. House of Love. Heart hurts. Wants to know everything. Balance must be found. Like I said, you're in balance because your cards are going everywhere. It's just, you know, I always say that. Or stuck. They're not stuck. They're just like imbalanced. And I always say that's with someone's energy. They're stuck, or they're okay and they're going with the flow, or they're, you know, need balance. Seven of Swords. Thought out, organized. You're thinking too much. The smallest detail. Break free. Yeah. Break free from deception. This is a deception card. Get out of your own way. Right? Looks like you're going to, or they are. Magician. You literally can have whatever you want. You have all the tools. They have all the tools, right? This is like two, maybe you guys have manifested each other. What's this one again? Oh, be careful for manipulation with that King of Wands. That could be a manipulative person. Taurus, be careful. You might have two people coming in. One might be manipulative. Just watch. You listen to your intuition. This is a gift. I'm sorry, and I have to read these because I just got them, and I'm still learning them, and they are very, very like in depth because they're love cards. Even a lie helps those who know what they want. Yeah, if you have to lie to yourself, listen, fake it till you make it, baby. And if you get up in the morning and you look in the mirror and you say, I am hot, I am good looking, even if you don't feel it, at some point you're going to believe it. You will. You know, you almost, like, you almost, I don't know how to explain this. It's, I already have my abundance. I have the love of my life. I have, even though you don't have it, lie to yourself because you will receive it, right? Because at some point you're going to believe that and you're going to manifest it. This is a gift. Oh, shoot. Hold on one second. Okay, Taurus. I did not know we were going to be here this long. My goodness. I had no idea, but your cards are beautiful. Look at that. Six of Wands, success. There's going to be a small victory here. What does this freaking say? You were born. Yeah, you weren't born to live in a prison. You you know, get out of your you're making your own prison here. And the Seven of Swords, you know, that's about trickery too as well. You know, soon you'll be free and be able to go for your destiny. Yeah. This could be like a, oh, you might kick somebody out your home. Some of you may kick somebody out of your home, or you're going to move your out of your home because you're dealing with someone toxic, or you already have. What's on the bottom of the deck? The Fool, the freaking Fool. Taking a leap of faith and listening to your intuition and going after what you want. What's this? The Knight. Ooh, is that the Knight of Cups? Love. Someone's coming in for an offer. You're going in for them with an offer, okay? I'm going to sit here with myself for a minute. Some of you, you could have picked somebody else or they could have picked somebody else, right? Taking how it resonates. And this is somebody that either you went on a date with. This isn't like some 10-year relationship, right? I mean, it could be someone that comes back from 10 years ago, but I see that as like, if that was the case, you've left it, right? You're moving on. We're taking a leap of faith. We're going on a new journey, right? They're a successor. You're highly attracted to this person. This person's highly attracted to you. There's something about, you might probably stop by their house. They may stop by your house or something to do with house. Home is super important. Home is where the heart is. Okay. This may be a tower moment of like, I don't know, maybe some of you meet this person somewhere randomly, or you have like a divine intervention kind of thing going on. Some of you are gonna get shotgun wedding or shotgun move in. You don't have to have that if you don't want it, right? That's like, everyone's story is gonna be different. Someone might fight for your attention or want your attention. You might have two choices, and they might be like you may like, someone's gonna be jealous. I can feel that for sure. Someone's gonna be jealous of your connection, and they are not gonna want you to be in this connection. I don't know what's going on with that, but I can see it here. I see it over there. I see it right there with that Seven of Swords too. Someone can be sneaky, trying to like keep you in a prison. Be careful. Or you're keeping your damn self in a mental prison. What is this? Three of Cups. Affection, friendship, celebrations, happiness, good times. Yes, like I said, some of you could you could have either met this person at an event or at a place, right? Or some of you are coming together and you're going to be together, right? This could be with a friend. This doesn't, like I said, it doesn't have to be, this could be like a crush. There's a tower here, and there's a tower with the Four of Wands. Okay, and that ain't no joke. And then you got Judgment, and you got the Seven of Coins. So still thinking of somebody, somebody's still thinking of you. But coming back from the dead. Because there is that like emotion here, a lot of emotion. And this is stability. The Emperor is about stability. You could be ending something with somebody. Like I said, I feel like there's like a few stories here. I'm not going to get too deep. I think I'm already 30 minutes in. I don't think you guys will listen to me that long, yeah. sun. Couldn't have said it by myself, right? Sun, this is, now you got divine masculine, divine feminine. Feminine. So, like I said, once you reach the high priestess and the hierophant, then you go to the sun and the moon. And you are the sun and the moon. That's it. You've reached complete happiness. No more anxiety, no more bullshit. You know, you're still gonna have to live life and it's gonna suck and things are gonna happen. Otherwise, you know, but you're not done growing. You've just reached, like, you love yourself unconditionally, and you know, maybe you found unconditional love at the same time. Okay. The Queen of Coins. So we saw that last round. And the Eight of Coins. Now the Queen of Coins, she's grounded. She's and this could be, you know, it doesn't matter. It could be a masculine person in feminine energy, right? It doesn't matter. This is somebody that they don't like to work hard for what they get. They just want to make that money, honey. But they wanna work smarter, not harder. Right? But this is the cooking, the cleaning, like the, you know, the grounded, the meditator, the person that, you know, keeps the family together and is balanced. Skills, new craft, passion, wellness to learn. So there again, this could be something that's opening whole new doors for you, and you're gonna have to learn it with this intuition, or maybe this person's going through that, right? With that intuition and all those little abilities you got going on up there in the Oracle deck, the Chariot. Yeah, you're moving, baby. There's movement here. And then the freaking Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Clarity, truth, communication. And then you got the freaking High Priest. I just said that. Needs, deep emotion, intuition, creation, fertility, opportunity, abundance, and dreams. Listen to your dreams. Ace of Swords, knowledge, understanding, ideas, reaching new heights. I'd say that. Yeah, for sure. This is very powerful. Seriously. It's pretty gnarly. I'm not going to lie. I want to get a couple clarifications. I'm going to pull. Shit, I don't know what I want to pull right now. I'm trying to think. Where am I at? Okay, I'll pull a couple more. Oh my God, what did I just say? Tradition. A lot of you guys do see a commitment with this person. Transition. Yeah, some of you guys are freaking moving out. I'm not kidding you. There's no way. Or you've already left. You're sick of it. You're not going to deal with people telling you what to do. You're going to stand up for yourself. Or somebody's leaving. They're moving or leaving. You got the freaking guy packing in a car right here. And normally in this deck, I would not say that this is the Four of Swords. So this is all about taking a break. Like going within. This person ain't taking a break. They're bouncing. You know, they've got their, I don't know if you can see that, damn it. They've got a car and they're packing that shit up and they're out of there. Can I get some more? Please tell me those. Anxiety. Maybe you need to talk to somebody like a friend or something about your anxiety about this. I would highly suggest, anxiety's coming up a lot. You guys, and when you go into it, or when you dabble in that world, it is so hard to shut the brain up. I thought I had cured it and I didn't. Solitude. Yeah, it's time for you to kind of really go within. You might be writing something, writing a book, writing poems, creating something. I love this deck. I'm not going to lie. Vitality. Yeah, you look at you running. You might like to work out. You might be a runner, but you're ready to reach your goals. You're going. You're like, and then look at this. You're in your boat. You're freaking in your car, and you're on foot. Nothing's going to stop you from getting your Four of Wands. Hell or high water, right? Or this is your person, right? And this could be mutual. You could be marrying each other. That is so cute. I just feel like this is so cute. I don't know who I'm reading for, but it's so cute. It's such a cute little reading. I love it. And I love how, like, determined this, look how determined he is. Why do I keep wanting to cry? I'm gonna have to close the reading out. Okay. When we reach this level, you gotta know you've been through some shit. So, I mean, maybe this is like, here we got the heartbreak, right? We've had to leave some shit behind that really sucks. Eight of Cups sucks. But look at how happy he is. He's free, right? And it doesn't matter. He doesn't matter. Masculine is free, right? It doesn't have to be. You're free. Okay, I'm gonna pull a couple more because I don't think I'm gonna make it. I keep getting emotional, and that's embarrassing. Okay, so I'll pull a couple more, and then I'm gonna pull a couple of these, and then I'm out. Oh wait, I want to see what your person would say to you. Okay, what does Taurus need to know? Freaking Fox. Stress, theft, loss, nervousness, problems at home. What the hell is going on with your guys' home life? There's someone at home you can't trust? That's not good. That's not going to be for everybody, but that's a sure damn high percentage of you guys because you guys are on your way out. Okay. Oh my God. Direct, intelligence, working, work, speechness, people, what? Look at, there's a mask, and the fox took off the mask. The mask is ready to come off. Cunning. Oh, intelligence. Okay, this could just be you. Smart. You're ready to dip out. You got that Seven of Swords. You're like, see you later. Don't want to be here no more. I'm dipping. Or this is your person. Your person's getting out of a home situation. And then you got the freaking book. You just had a book over here. Dude, why is this reading being weird? Like, why do I feel like highly, like, I don't know what I'm feeling right now. It's really weird. Okay, book. Learning, knowledge, search for information. Oh, studying. So you might be studying your psychic abilities or like learning how to like work with that for some of you guys. Or you're writing a book or you're like learning about like all these, spiritual things. Maybe this is not who you are, right? Like I said, some of you like are working on your home or you work on homes or you do something like that, right? Okay. Let's see. What does Taurus person want to say to them? How can I help them? How can I guide them? I want to see what's underneath that. Oh, look at strategization. Oh, look at. He's like watching TV and he's like looking at this couple. How's that? 5, 6, 7, 7 of Cups. Ooh, fantasy might be going on. Someone might be drinking. Okay, someone might be like, get out of your head. Get out of that disillusionment. Okay, or that's your person. Okay, can I get a couple, please? How can I help Taurus? I'll take all three. That's fine. Only 2 more, please. Oh my God, why do you do that? That's freaking too many. See, your cards are all over the place. Just can I get 2 more, please? Oh my God, really? 1 more. Oh my God, did 2 just pop up? They will never compare to you. So, nobody compares to you. Okay? Remember that. Okay? When you're sitting alone here by yourself and you're learning and you're studying and you're overthinking everything, no one compares to you. Okay? Especially when it's divine. Okay? You're meant to be with this person. This person's meant to be with you. Get out of your head. Do what you gotta do. I fantasize about, yeah, see, I knew that shit. When I saw that car, someone's drinking and fantasizing. I'm like, well, someone's having a good time. Okay. Fantasizing about you. So they're definitely thinking about you. I knew you were the one when I met you. So this is like my love at first sight card. I keep hoping to bump into you everywhere I go. So they're probably like sitting in the car, looking around the corner. I can't go into, this person can't get you out of their head. Can't get you out of my head, 'cause your love is so blah, blah, blah. I can't go another day without you. Obviously. I don't feel like I deserve you. Low vibe. I'm not going to leave on that. I'm not going to leave on that at all. That is such a low vibrational thing. And I think that's old. I don't think they feel that way anymore. Right? This is a very positive energy. This is very positive. And maybe they didn't feel like they deserved you in the beginning. Maybe they thought you were too good for them. Right? There could be an age difference. You got the Emperor and the King of Wands, right? There could be an age difference. One's younger, one's you know, so there could have been things like with that. I don't believe, I used to like be an age person, but I don't know. I believe in, I don't really care about shit anymore. Okay, I'm pulling those two because we got to close this out. I know that we have a soul connection. Yeah, they filled the pull. I'm on my way to you. Yeah, I literally think they're running. Or you're running. I sabotaged our connection because it was too intense. Yeah, I would say so. Taurus, oh wait, I only wanted to draw these. I'm just gonna get one or maybe two. I love these. It's such a beautiful cards. What a beautiful reading. Okay, can I get some advice? What does Taurus need for advice? Hey, you got all the advice. You know what to do. Follow your freaking intuition. You have a freaking soulmate here. What are you doing? Discovering. Being nude with heart and key on your heart. Face the truth. Ready for love, Leo. That's the sun card, right? Face the truth. And it's discovering. Hunger for your love. Ooh, Lord. Pass through the physical. Wait, your love. Pass through the physical, get to the heart. Oh, this is your card, Taurus. Oh, so you may need to, you may be like a more physical person. So you may get your intimacy through like, you know what I'm saying? Okay. But that's just for some of you. Maybe intimacy is different for you guys. And then you got waiting. Calming passion. You got a lot of passion here. Good things come to those who wait. Wait for a change, Capricorn. Or waiting for a change. So either you're waiting for a change or they're waiting for a change, Taurus. Oh, and then you got this. Peace and forgiveness into someone's heart. Forgive yourself. If this is you, forgive yourself. Go for it, right? This is Pisces card, you got Taurus card, and you got Capricorn. And then you got Leo. This could all be in your guys' chart. You're going to be fine. There's a lot of passion. There's a lot of love. God bless.